Cthulhu Jack.
What happens when you find yourself living on a rural farm in 1918 during the Spanish flu, while your beau is off fighting in Europe during World War I, where your best pal is an alligator named Theta, who not only do you have some open-heart dialogue with, but also reward this snapping pair of future-made boots for Nicolas Cage, with a lucky plucked select few of morsels to keep that alligator toothy smile grinning wide. I'm talking about Pearl from 2022, starring Mia Goth, directed by Ty West. This little throwback ditty to films like The Wizard of Oz and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane,
They were too busy giving a big build-up to that crap you were turning out.
which West urged Goth to revisit upon starting to film this prequel to the director's X series. I waited to check out this and X, which I'll drop a review later this week on, because I had read tea leaves way back when that this was a planned trilogy. So with Maxine strutting her stuff on the Hollyweird Boulevard coming to theaters July 5th, now is the time to get my hands dirty and wake up at the crack of dawn to milk some cows and see what old Pearl was up to. My first response to my graphic artist Joel after viewing was, "Damn! I love this film, and cursing the outer gods I didn't make it myself." Following Pearl on her everyday chores as we slowly peel back each layer of how unhinged she becomes throughout this masterpiece by Goth's sometimes touching and downright scary performances.
Calm down.
No! Why are you leaving me if I didn't do anything wrong? I don't understand. I thought you liked me!
I do like you. I just...
Tell me the truth! Why are you leaving me? What did you see? Why did you change?
You're scaring me, Pearl.
With the Technicolor backdrop sheen that was as fresh as your laundry swinging in the summer breeze on the line outside. Her heart is with the follies, and her imagination only fuels this desire, disappearing in elaborate escapism within her mind. Her father, an invalid who is more or less comatose throughout the first part of the film, until Pearl's clutch on reality loosens and she wants to be anywhere else. Rolling old Pops for a visit to Theta.
I'm leaving soon. I can't stay here any longer.
This is where we see some signs of life beginning to emerge as he knows his time is now limited. Her mother, a German immigrant who's also trying to keep her faculties in check while running a money pit of a farm and tending to her husband, she too is also coming apart at the seams.
Here, take it! That's what you really desire, isn't it?
Knowing full well what Pearl's capable of. Increasingly desperate to escape the confines of duties at home, Pearl sparks a fling with a local theater projectionist who gives her words of encouragement.
Don't forget to live your life, too. I wouldn't mind seeing you up on that screen one day, Mr.
Dismissing this at the beginning due to her marriage vows with husband Howard, who is still fighting overseas,
I'm married!
she later rekindles after some not too keen things go down back home. There are some fun hints of West's film knowledge, like this moment where Pearl is following Theta to come across her nest of eggs. The whole vibe and outfit here just reminded me of Penny from The Rescuers.
Put me down, Brutus. Big little dragon.
Her relationship with something so deadly comes across so innocent, with characters that pop up in Pearl's sight on point and sweet. I'm looking at you, Mitzi, played by newcomer Emma Jenkins Purrow. It was as if West went back in time to the 1930s and plucked her straight out of old school Hollywood. She delivers without a doubt one of the best performances I've seen of late. Next to Pearl, it's a death cage match made in heaven. With the Scarecrow dance and subsequent frolic in the cornfields, to waiting outside a local church audition with Mitzi as they both ponder what this possible future may hold is a nail-biter to say the least.
You're a good friend. Emma?
Pearl for this god is a perfect film that builds in such a bloody crescendo. I'm looking forward to seeing how it flows into X and Maxine. So if you're lost in the cornfields and come across a barn brighter than blood and a house yellower than a canary, keep on trucking, because there are some unsavory things afoot and you don't want to get old Pearl on your bad side. Until next time.
Amen.
So click links below to be notified. Many thanks for the support, and Hail Cthulhu!